clear something up because someone emailed me asking if I pulled out of BBIG. Fuck no. Hell no. I got long expiration contracts on it down in the fives. Yeah, no, hell no, I'm not out of it. I was just saying, when it runs. I'm just giving you an example of when things run. When squeezes happen, they get halted. And every damn time they get halted, it's met with an immediate fucking drop in price, short. It's typically the same percentage amount as what drove it up to halt it in the first place, and they just screw you over there. So no, hell no. I still got contract. I bought more. I bought in again down here, but just long contracts. I bought a day contract and expiring like the early expiration on the 17th, and I bought it. It was actually $10. It was in the money, but still fucking loses money because it all depends on where you buy it, how the volatility is, and I wasn't expecting this big ass move. Like I bought it in here when it was going up, but it made that contract super fucking expensive because of all the volume and volatility happening and still coming in. And then the moment that stops and then goes down, the contract becomes uh, obviously less lucrative. We'll call it that. Um, to where even if it's in the money, which it was when I got rid of it, it was still at $10 strike price, but I got it around 10. So all that volatility going upward disappeared, and it got crushed. Basically, that's what it's called. Got crushed. No, hell no. I've got long contracts out through October that I'm not touching. Shit, no. I mean, I'm saying you can play that's the safest way to play like a squeeze. I'm talking about day trading, like when you see runs or you're chasing runs that day, is what I'm talking about. No, you can buy long out contracts and play a squeeze going up, and like I thought I said that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that was the video recorded before, and I didn't put it up. Where you play it long, and then you hit these breaks, and then they come down, and then you just play it until you find a point where you think is the best time to get out with long contracts. No, I waited for a break back upward. I waited for all this shit to be done, and then I bought another contract when it all died down and got cheap again, which is actually making me money. I've already made almost half of what I lost back. No, 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 no. I'm just talking about like day trading. Like this isn't a day trade. What I got here, I'm gonna let that carry over for a day or so or whatever, maybe longer. All depends. I was just talking about specifically to trying to day trade squeezes and chasing runs up. Um, like then the point I want to make is like it's okay as a day trader to not trade every day. Like you don't have to trade every day. You don't need to be in the market every single day, putting money into the market every single day. It's okay to sit on your hands for a day or two, or sometimes even a week. Sometimes things just don't look good. Um, yeah, I was just trying to let people know if you see it squeeze, like if that's what you're waiting for, if you're sitting around waiting for this giant move to come and then get in, you're gonna have a bad day. Like, you're gonna have a bad day. That's what I'm trying to let people know. So yeah, no, I am still very much in BBIG. I believe this is going to go much higher, and like I said, now they have like 20 million shares that need to be returned here now. At some point, they need to be returned. Whether they're doing it now, slowly throughout the day, or they're going to do it tomorrow. Um, this was, problematic for them in the short term, but in the long run, it's great for anyone that's been in, got in yesterday, got in at 5, even got in this morning. If you got in this morning, you're sitting pretty. So yeah, no, I am not out on that. And somebody asked me to look at Wish, which I already have looked at several times. It's not as shorted as everyone thinks it is. um, it's less than 10%. It's got more shares outstanding than AMC does. Um, and the float's like 300. It's like half of what the shares outstanding are. So there's a lot of insiders holding shares. Um, And it is a place Citadel and Company and all of them are into, but it's not one of my favorites. It's not my tip top. Uh, I'm not invested in it, basically. I may, because of this move here, I was waiting to kind of see if this was going to get into the sevens and hold, and it is. I'm going to watch it for the rest of the day because it may end up getting shorted back down into the sixes. Um, but it's not something that I'm in. I will be. I'll make that very clear. By the end of the week, I will be. Uh, just because if the margin requirements are going up and some hedge funds are going to be making returns, and this is just my own theory, I just think everything shorted by Citadel and Company in the top five, we should definitely see some returns from the people beneath them and probably some from them when the margin requirements kick in. And this is a very cheap stock, uh, but it doesn't have a lot of volume. It's not a great day trading stock. Uh, but I probably will buy a few option contracts because they're relatively cheap, either tomorrow or maybe at the end of today. But it's not something that I play or really have been. It's been on my radar since this happened. Since this shit happened a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago. What day is that? 12. Um, almost 3 weeks ago. But yeah, I just been watching it. I have not been in on it. So, um, that's my take on that. If you want to get in on it, be my guest. I mean, it's fairly cheap. You can get some contracts you can hold on to for a while for not a lot of money. I just don't think that this is going to see like a huge move. Um, 20 is like the highest it's been, and it got shorted to shit down here, and then a bunch of returns here. And I'm pretty sure some people were playing it then that this all wasn't shorts, this was sell-offs, people taking profits. And then there's definitely shorting going on, but it's not something that I'm gung ho about, just because it is so cheap, and I really don't think that there's a lot of retail in it, not as much as people think. But today's movement, it piqued my interest, and I think on Monday it had a good move too. But I was just waiting to see if it's going to base and stay in this level in the sevens. If it does, if it steps up and stays here, if it doesn't get shorted back down into the sixes, I most likely will get into Wish at the end of today. Definitely probably tomorrow, depending on how. I might not get it. It all depends. I guess I'll give another fucking update on it, damn it. But key takeaways, no, it's not my one of my biggest plays. It's not one of the tops of my short list plays. But I have been watching it, and it is at a point to where I'm interested in it. So I guess I'll give updates on that now since I was emailed about it. I will add it to the list, to the wish list. All right.